the real number one reason that twin flame separation occurs. And it is very simple. Everybody knows that you and your twin flame are one soul. Your twin flame is just another incarnation of your soul. Everybody knows that souls incarnate, but people tend to think of it in terms of time. We hear the word reincarnation and we think of it in a linear sense. My previous incarnation had to end first, right? In your past life, you died, so to speak. And then you reincarnated into this one. And when this incarnation ends, then you can start the next one. But you know what? There's no such thing as time. Albert Einstein is the one who proved that there is no such thing as time. So I say to you, why can't a soul incarnate 2 times in the same time period? And there isn't any reason why it can't. And obviously that is what is going on with you and your twin flame, your other self. Now, why separation? Well, you are body, mind, soul. You are the soul, which is consciousness. It is awareness. But you have a body and you have a mind. And that does not make the body and the mind not good or lesser or any of those. It is not a judgment. It is simply an observation that you have a body and you have a mind. And they're amazing tools. But you are the soul. Think of an astronaut who is wearing a spacesuit. Do you say, I am the spacesuit? No, you are the astronaut. You simply have a spacesuit. Now, the mind, which is what you have, is thought. And remember, the soul is consciousness, which is your twin flame. Then that's what you are. The mind, on the other hand, is thought. And it is something that you simply have. Now, what humans do on planet Earth is we live through the mind. And I suppose you could call it the human condition. People believe that they are a personality. A personality is a collection of retained thought and emotional patterns that you've been accumulating since you were a child. And every psychologist knows that by the time you're 7 or 8 years old, that's when this personality really amalgamates. And the person begins to derive their very sense of self from the personality, which again is a collection of retained thought and emotional patterns. But you are not the personality. You are not a collection of retained thought and emotional patterns. You are consciousness. You are the soul. The personality is something that you have. But because we derive our sense of self from the personality, that's who you believe you are. I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a truck driver, I'm a teacher, I'm a mom, I'm a daughter, brother, I'm a line cook, I'm a musician, I like these things, I like to go to these places. I've had all these experiences. I have all this knowledge, information. That's who I am. That's what me is, this personality. But that's not who you are. Now, why is this important to understanding why twin flame separation is occurring? Well, it's because the mind is duality. And that's its job. It's not defective because it is duality. That's actually what it is for. Now, what is duality and why is that causing separation? Well, duality basically is opposites. I like it, I don't like it. I feel good, I feel bad. Past, future, light, dark, yin, yang. Yin, yang, that's basically what the yin, yang symbol is trying to point you at. Man, woman, positive, negative, etc. Also, me, something else. Me, you. Right. So because the mind is duality, it is externalized. Me, something else. Me, my twin flame. The soul is non-duality. And this is a ancient spiritual teaching. The soul, which is consciousness, which is your twin flame, remember, they're just another incarnation of your soul in the same time period. The soul is consciousness. Consciousness is non-duality. It's just pure being. It is pure existence, and that is all that it is. The mind is duality, and that's its function. And it's really good at it. It's a problem solver. It's a computer. A computer. How does a computer work? Binary, ones and zeros. 1 on, 0 off. Duality. That is the job of the mind. And the mind is just trying to help you with your twin flame, but it cannot. It is not equipped to do that. Your twin flame is you. The mind is going to treat this person like it is an other person. And as long as you believe that you are the personality, the mind, the ego, you believe that it is you who is thinking about this person and trying to do something about them. The root of that line of thinking or that belief is that this person is an other. And it's not your fault. It's not like you knew right off the bat that this person is another incarnation of your soul, is your twin flame, although you're here looking at this information, so you must know now that that is so. So, you looked to this person like they are an other. Remember, the mind says there's me and there's an other. There's something else. There's someone else. It's duality. That's its job. That's its function. But the problem is, it just so happens that this person is not an other. Remember, you are the soul. You simply have a mind and a body. So this person is not an other. That they are separate from you is part of the illusion. And remember, what is you? The soul, consciousness. So let me say that again. The notion that they are separate from you is part of the illusion. You is your twin flame. That's what you is, if we could define it. When I'm using the word you, what am I talking about? The soul, which is your twin flame. That is you. The physical body is part of the illusion. And that's what this is all about. It's for you to see who you really are. That's the source of separation. This is beyond the mind, guys. This is beyond the physical body. And you know that. You know exactly what I'm talking about very, very deeply. I'm talking to this in here. Look at the screen. Look at the screen if you're not looking at the screen. I'm talking to this in here. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You are your twin flame. This is beyond form. This is beyond the mind and the body. This is about the true self. Your soul is just simply trying to show you that. And if you release the illusion of duality with this person, guess what happens? They come back like that. Take it from me. My twin flame is permanently in my life. I've coached almost 4,000 people, and this keeps happening. My students attracting their twin flame back permanently. Why? Because this is what I teach them. You are your soul. You are not the mind. And guys, that is the core of traditional Zen spiritualism. The twin flame journey is really just the true spiritual journey. That's all this ever was. They are your spirit, this person. The mind is not bad. The body is not bad. If anything, those two things are good. And for a relationship experience, if you would like to experience a relationship where there is me and another, and we are relating to each other, if you want to experience that, that can be a beautiful experience. But guys, that's called a soulmate. That's not what this is, guys. This is another incarnation of you. And you have to transcend thought. You cannot figure out what I'm talking about. It's in here, guys. This is what I'm speaking to. It is a knowing. It is intuitive. It's the soul, which is consciousness. Consciousness is not thought. That's where you will find your twin flame. And again, they'll come back when you do that. Fast. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. I look forward to another video next week. See ya.